The Great Cookie Caper, a tale of crumbly chaos, true friendship. In the cozy little town of Butterbrook, where the air always smelled like fresh-baked bread and the sunsets painted the sky in swirls of marmalade, lived a clever girl named Mia and her mischievous orange cat, Mr. Whiskers. Mia was a master baker in training thanks to her grandma's secret recipes. And today, after weeks of begging, she had finally been allowed to make her very first batch of legendary chocolate chip cookies, the same ones that had won Butterbrook's baking contest 3 years in a row. She measured every ingredient with care, a pinch of love, a dash of patience, and most importantly, 1 full cup of chocolate chips. As the cookies baked, the sweet, buttery smell filled the kitchen. Mr. Whiskers, who had been napping in a sunbeam, lifted his nose and twitched. His golden eyes snapped open. Something magical was happening. When the timer dinged, Mia pulled out the tray, gasping at the golden, gooey perfection. She let them cool. Well, mostly. Before picking the biggest, most glorious one, the king of cookie sand held it up like a treasure. "This," she whispered, "is my masterpiece." But just as she opened her mouth for the first bite, zoom! A fluffy orange streak shot past her. A tiny paw swiped, and just like that, her cookie was gone. "Mr. Whiskers!" Mia shrieked. The cat perched on the windowsill, the cookie clamped in his smug little mouth, his tail flicking like a villain's mustache. "Oh, no, you don't!" Mia lunged. But Mr. Whiskers was already gone, leaping into the backyard with a triumphant Miro. The chase begins. Mia burst out the door, her curly hair bouncing as she sprinted after her thieving feline. Mr. Whiskers zigzagged through the vegetable garden, knocking over a tower of pumpkins, which Mia's dad had just stacked. "Sorry, Dad," she yelled as pumpkins rolled everywhere. Next, Mr. Whiskers dashed under Old Man Jenkins' fence, where his grumpy bulldog, Buster, was snoozing. Uh-oh, Buster hated interruptions. His one floppy eye cracked open as Mr. Whiskers pranced past, cookies still in his mouth. "Ralph!" Buster barked, launching into a wobbly chase. Now 3 of them were running Mia, Buster, and a very pleased with himself Mr. Whiskers threw clotheslines, socks flying, past the startled mailman, not again, and straight into the town square. The great cookie heist Butterbrook Square was bustling. The baker was arranging fresh loaves, kids were playing near the fountain, and Mayor Pembleton was giving a very boring speech about the importance of lawn maintenance. Mr. Whiskers didn't care. He scampered up a tree, then onto the bakery's awning, scattering pigeons in a flurry of feathers. "Give it back, you fuzzy thief!" Mia called, hands on her hips. Mr. Whiskers just slowly took another bite. Crunch! The crowd gasped. "That's my cookie!" Mia insisted. The townspeople murmured, "A cat burglar! Scandalous! Does he share?" Mia had to think fast. She grabbed a squeaky toy from the pet shop nearby, and squeak! Mr. Whiskers' ears shot up. His eyes locked onto the toy. Got him. She tossed it, and whoosh! He leaped, but forgot about the cookie. It flew into the air, spinning like a chocolatey disc of destiny plop. Right into Mayor Pembleton's hat. Silence. Then, munching sounds. The mayor blinked. Is someone eating in my hat? The sweet truth later, back home. Mia sat on the porch with a new cookie, and a slightly guilty Mr. Whiskers curled in her lap. "You're a terrible thief," she said, scratching his ears. "Mr. he admitted, but..." She broke the cookie in half. "Maybe sharing is better anyway." Mr. Whiskers purred, bumping his head against her hand. And as the sun set over Butterbrook, painting the sky in buttery gold, Mia realized something. The best cookies weren't the ones you kept for yourself. They were the ones you shared with someone you loved.